So look, very simple plan here, guys. Get down to the carb, pop the choke out, throw the battery in, turn the ignition, and see if the choke comes out or not. So here's your choke here. Let's put the power on and watch this for 2 minutes. Right, power's on. Front lights on, that's annoying, we're going to be killing power. Let's watch that, it should be pushing out. I almost need to mark it, but I'm just going to watch it very closely. It's now 2:30, 3:30, that is 2 minutes, okay. I don't think it moved at all. Alright, let's go to plan B. Right, let's give it 2 minutes. I'm hoping you can see now that there's a gap. Look, it's gone up. It was sunk under, it's now gone up. So by taking it off, so look, it's cleared the top now. By taking it off, it should cool down and it should sink again. I'm gonna just put you here. So that's sunk below now. Look, it has moved, and it will continue to move. So I'm just checking if these wires are powered at all. Let's have a look when the ignition's on. They're dead. So if I've done my wiring correctly here, we should have 12 volts only when the ignition's on. So the ignition's off right now. Is that on camera? Yeah. We shouldn't have 12 volts, hopefully we don't. Nope, ignition on. We should have 12 volts. Okay, good. 11.9, this battery needs to charge already, but fine. All right, so the wiring's good. Let's chuck the choke back in and let's have the ignition on for 30 seconds or a minute before we turn the key, and we might be in a position there where it's happier to rev. It might be a happier bike. So this will be interesting. So my theory here is, we're at 4 seconds now. If I leave this ignition on for a minute, that choke is coming off. My theory is that this bike don't like choke. It may be jetted too rich already. It doesn't like choke. So while I'm talking away, that thing is slowly coming out. If we're lucky, by the way, this bike hasn't been started for a couple of weeks, or last week at least. So we'll know exactly if this is a more permanent fix or not. But it pulls back through coldness. Okay, 2 or 3 minutes later, so the choke system should be back to reset, or not fully back to reset, which might be part of the problem. So we've now got a choke that is looks like it's on, it's in, but it's not functioning. So let's see if this bike warms up. Let's see if it's happier. Seems happier. Problem is, will it warm up to the point where it functions like normal? That's really interesting. So it hasn't got a functional choke system, but it started easier. It doesn't look to be too rich. I'm going to take it for a quick spin. Alright, let's see if this bike feels normal, and then I'll test it later today, as in it's starting when cold. Wow, that ride's great. I'm gonna let it get stone cold and test it again later. So I've had this scooter up cheap because it had a starting issue. Today I disconnected the choke, I cut the wires to the choke, the electric choke, and it now starts first time. There's a slight rattle in the exhaust. There's a slight clutch rattle, but it drives beautifully. It's fast as well. So, super cheap bike, 10 months MOT, logbooks here, can be ridden away, cheap as chips.